Powered by SSVEC, the award-winning Cool FM Sports brings you game 2 of our doubleheader today, live at Cochise College in Sierra Vista, Arizona. So glad that you are tuning in to see this game with us today. Thank you so much for watching. Our 10 and 8 Cochise College Apaches taking on the 10 and 7 Eastern Arizona College Gila Monsters. EAC wearing their purple jerseys with the gold lettering and numbers. Seeing some of the female athletes, the women who ended up beating their Cochise County opponents, Cochise College opponents, by 13 earlier. And the opening tip goes to Eastern. Cochise College 0-3 in conference. One of the first times that Jerry Carrillo has most likely been 0-3 in conference ever, as the first 2 points go to Kofi Payton from West Seattle, Washington, the freshman. Makes it 2-0 Gila Monsters, just like that. Cochise College with exterior passing. Emmanuel Samuel for 3. Drano, 3-2 right away. Out of the gate. Both teams hitting their opening shots. That is number 1. Kehu Treacher from Hastings, New Zealand, who already has his offer signed to go to Oregon State. Dribbling there by Teron Murray. Back over to Emmanuel Samuel, who hit the 3. 3 to shoot. Teron's got to turn it on. They're going to take a long shot. Oh, my goodness. From way downtown, Emmanuel Samuel. It is Emmanuel Samuel 6, Eastern 4. Big 3 comes up short. Hustling there is number 12 getting fouled. Davon Jones will go hard into the barrier. And he will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouling, it's Kofi Payton. So head coach Jerry Carrillo arguing about the call not being a flagrant and 1.
Obviously, I agree.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Love seeing you in the live chat. Let us know where you're watching in the live chat. Glad you're joining us here at Cochise College in Douglas, Arizona. Clock stopped with 18:15 to play here. 20-minute halves as opposed to the women that we just got wrapped up doing with their games being 4 10-minute halves. I'm sorry, 4 10-minute quarters. So Davon Jones hit both his free throws and doubles up the score. It's 8-4, Cochise, EAC with the ball. Oh my goodness, how did he get through 3 different players? Still fighting for that ball. Cochise comes down with it. And remember, the Cochise women took an early lead in their game, ended up losing by 13. The men have the early lead in this game. And we will see how it all plays out live here on Cool FM Live. Jeff Davenport on the call. John Berger behind the camera. The follow does not go by Naeem Colston. He knocks it out of bounds. That will still remain Eastern ball. Let us know in the live chat where you're watching us from. Activate that live chat for us if you would. Be so kind. Big pass all the way across the floor to number 0. Misses. Rebound by Ryder Bush. Outlet Sakahu. My goodness. 3-pointer. Just like that brings EAC within 1. It's 8-7. Cochise in the lead with the ball. Jace Johnson. Jason with the crossover. Tehran for 3. 11-7. That's a partial block pass, but no, they remain in control. A step back 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound by Tehran Murray. It's a 3-on-2 fast break. Tehran goes all the way, coast to coast. 13-7. With 16-13 to go here in the first. A good look. Oh my goodness, how did that ball go to him? And there's the second shot opportunity, does not fall. A third shot opportunity, up and in by number 33, Ryan Hunt, the 7-footer from Perth, Australia. Short on the shot. Cochise maintains possession. 12 to shoot. Emmanuel, a little long, hard off the back of the rim. Rebound to the Gila Monsters. Down 13-9. Kahu gets it to a 7-footer. Nice look inside. Not sure if he wanted to lay in or dunk. Couldn't make up his mind. And at the transition offense by Jace Johnson. Adds 2 more for Cochise. The lead is 6. It's 15-9. 5 minutes gone here in this first half. Oh, how do you defend that? How do you defend a 7-footer? 15-11. Naeem keeps it. Back to Jace now. Bumps it over to Naeem. Loses the ball, and there's going to be a foul called against Naeem? Or did they call timeout? It is a timeout on the floor. Well, At the award-winning Cool FM Sports, it would not be possible without our fantastic sponsors that make this coverage possible. Thank you so much to SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, our presenting sports sponsor all year long. Thank you to Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. Offices in Hereford, Arizona, in Tucson, Arizona. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks online at stangreermillworks.com. The MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, and Cochise County are backed by MORSE. Thank you to American Southwest Credit Union with locations in Douglas and Sierra Vista. At ASCU, they're fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes. They believe sports builds character and the kind of community spirit that makes us all proud. At ASCU, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. Thank you to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. You can see all of our sports sponsors in the post description. We're grateful for each and every one that makes this broadcast possible here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. We're on the main page here this afternoon for our second straight game. Great to see. I believe that's Sean J in the live chat there. There we go, J2, cheering on Jace Johnson, I believe. If you're watching us in the live chat, listening to us, maybe you got another screen, maybe you got two screens set up. You got a screen looking at the football game going on where the Broncos ended up getting 10 points in the last minute of the game to lead at halftime 20-10. It's a 15-11 score here. How many opportunities will Cochise give them under the hoop? The Monsters within two. Cochise with the ball. DeAndre Hawthorne on the floor, as well as Devin Falk Ramirez, who has the ball right now. 7 to shoot. Teron Murray drives the lane, tries to, does not go. He does dodge the deflection attempt by Ryder Bush. And so Teron Murray, the pride of Camden, New Jersey, 6'5", 175-pound freshman, will go to the line. 13:35 to play here in the first. A quick first half so far. It's only the second team foul against EAC. Only one team foul for Cochise. Teron hits his first free throw, gives his team a 3-point lead. That's number 20, Jeremy Calix-Bay. And did he lose the ball? Did Josh Allen just lose the ball? He did. The Broncos defense has found the answer for Josh Allen. Turnover Buffalo. In the meantime, the second shot not made. 3-point lead for Cochise. EAC with the ball. What a move on the inside, and there will be a foul called. Looks to be going against Lual Mahol from Omnia, Finland. Finland. Number 0 at the free throw line. That's Derek Collins, a freshman, 6'3" guard from Gary West High School in Gary, Indiana. That free throw cuts the lead to 2. Number 40, Gabriel Tortobio, checking into the game for Cochise. Cochise College baseball team out here cheering on their basketball counterparts. Devin Falk Ramirez has the ball, picked. Trying to do the one-handed alley-oop, just not there, but what an attempt, though. Cochise leads by 1, 16-15. With 12:51 to play in this first half. 2 team fouls each. Devin with the ball, 8 to shoot. This is a Toribio off the back of the rim. Rebound by Kahu Treasure. Big block by Lua. You got to put your 6'9" in there to play against a 7-footer. Cochise resets, 12 to shoot. The screen set for Devin Falk Ramirez, drives the lane. Outlets over to Toribio, drives the baseline. And no, are they going to count that? Is the and one counted? Yes, the and one is counted, but unfortunately, Ryan Hunt goes down hard. Landed hard on that hip. It was an awkward jump. And he is writhing in pain on the floor. That's why we take the camera away from the player who's injured, and he is getting help up from his coach. And he is going to walk under his own power, but gingerly. Man, that was a hard land.
Bone on wood.
Yeah, bone on wood. Wood will always win. What a tough guy from Perth, Australia. Yeah, he's pissed now. Oh my gosh, just look at him.
He's huge. So much bigger than everybody else.
4 Division I offers on the table right now for that young man who just came off the floor, sits on the bench. Toribio looking for the end one, not getting it, so wow, somehow got it, but they're going to call a foul against Davon Jones. So, with a timeout on the floor, it is a 3-point lead for Cochise. 11:59 to play. The award-winning Cool FM Sports brings you this coverage brought to you by our fantastic sponsors like Prestige Remodeling and Restoration. Pioneering a visionary approach of customer-centric service, visit them online at prestigesierravista.com. Thank you to Seniors Helping Seniors, where the caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at southernarizonaSHS.com or call the phone number in the post description. Thank you to Jeff Rose and his entire staff and the amazing team at Desert RV in Wichita City, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com. Thank you to ALLO Fiber, your new home team internet TV phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the fiber difference and become a fiber fan today, now available in Sierra Vista. Right Way Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, Electrical, serving Sierra Vista and all of Cochise County, including right here in Douglas, Arizona. Wherever you're watching us from in Cochise County, make sure that you give Right Way a call for all of your heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical service needs. Back to the floor we go. EAC with the ball, down by 3, 11:59 to play here in this first half. Check the post description for all of our sports sponsors. The Gila Monsters 10-7 overall. Big pass. Not there for Kahu. Rebound to Cochise, looking to increase their lead. Emmanuel Samuel, who had the hot hand at the beginning of this game. That will be another quick foul against Davon Jones. 4th team foul for Cochise. It's almost a line change. So they're bringing in a smaller lineup for Cochise. .11:22 to play. EAC down by 3. Driving the lane and blocked by Toribio. Big block, 14 to shoot, so a lot of time for Eastern. Outlet to Kahu. Back to Ryder, now over to Malachi. Ryder back to Malachi for 3. Drano. Malachi Seeley Roberts from Newburgh, Oregon, with a pride of Lincoln High School, makes it a tie game at 18 with 10:42 to play in this first half. Cochise with the exterior passing, looking for their lane. 6 to shoot. Tehran with the ball. Driving that right side, high off the glass, up and in. The crowd here erupts as Cochise takes that 2-point lead with 10:12 to play in the first half. It's 20-18. Beautiful look and beautiful soft touch by Derek Collins. Ties the game at 20. Quicker than a hiccup, back the other way. Jace Johnson with 2 more. This game moving at lightning speed. Gio underneath with a big dunk. Gio from Tbilisi, Georgia. Believe it or not, Cochise College also has a player from that same place, Tbilisi, Georgia. And that will be an offensive foul. Deuces are wild. 22-22 with 9:22 to play in this first half. As number 2, Jace Johnson has the ball. Naeem to Emmanuel. Malachi not letting him by, but Emmanuel does it anyway. Puts it up and in off the glass on that left-hand side. 24-22 with 9:02 to play in this first half. Collins with the ball for EAC. Kofi. Back to Malachi for 3, doesn't go. Ball tipped by Gio to Cochise. Looking to add to their 2-point lead. Teron Murray spins in the lane, off the glass, too high. Kofi in transition. Malachi gets the shot to go. 24 all. Chase goes to the lane. Or goes to the hole, I should say. Not there. But then, right in return, Gio hits that shot underneath the hoop to give his team a 2-point lead with 8:02 to play in this first half. Jace goes to the far side. Oh, almost thought about pulling the trigger on a 3. Gets it to Naeem. 8 to shoot. Bounce pass to Tehran. Drano. 1-point lead. Goes back to Cochise. 27-26 with 7:34 to go in this first half. A back-and-forth game. Pass out of the hands of Gio, back into the hands of Kahu. And that'll be an offensive foul. And the head coach for EAC is absolutely infuriated. And Jerry Carrillo has the funniest look on his face. So, oh, okay. Well, thank you so much to our sponsors who make this coverage possible. Media is the call, so it is a timeout for us. So thank you, referee, for calling us out and letting us take a timeout here. Thank you to our sponsors, Sierra Toyota. Right now, they want to buy your car, your truck, your SUV. By the way, just a couple months ago, I sold my SUV to Sierra Toyota, and they did exactly as they say. My vehicle was appraised in less than 30 minutes. No vehicle will be turned away. So Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Thank you to Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving Southern Arizona since 1963. Thank you, Copper Queen Community Hospital, with locations in Douglas, in Bisbee, and in Hereford, Palominas, over by Sierra Vista. Make sure you get an appointment with one of their doctors and medical providers today. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping. Boy, I talked about in the last game how they did a bang-up job on my yard. There were leaves all over my yard. We got our one Arizona ash tree that sheds its leaves every year. And this is about that time of year that we give Grasshopper a call. And they always do a fantastic job getting it all cleaned up. Buffalo just scores again. So it's 23-16, pending the extra point. And thank you to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista at 999 East Fry Boulevard. Cochise with a 1-point lead. In a game powered by SSVEC, it's Jeff Davenport on the call. John Berger behind the camera. Teron Murray driving that baseline, not able to get it to go. Gio with the rebound. It's number 13, Ty Solomon. I've not called his name today. So Ty in the game for EAC. Malachi back to Ty. Kofi from the baseline. Not able to land. Rebound goes to Naeem. Up ahead to Jace. 6.5 to play. Cochise leads by 1, and they are going to call a hold on the floor. As Ryan Hunt comes back into the game, Kahu comes out. Cochise inbounding from the baseline. One of the officials blows his whistle. He's got a sub. Because I don't understand. There's a sub coming in for Kofi. Cochise inbounding from the baseline. 6:28 to play in this first half. A 1-point lead. Diego Martinez with the ball. Over to Emmanuel Samuel at the first 6 points for Cochise in this game. Back and forth game here. Almost 3/4 of the way through. Jace on the fadeaway. Jumper goes. 29-26. Cochise in the lead. EAC with the ball. 6:03 to play in the first half. Shot there by Malachi, doesn't go. Rebound by Cochise. Jace Johnson, to be specific. He might take it all the way. Soft jumper from in the key, doesn't go. He saves the ball to Diego. Back to Jace. Spinning turnaround jumper goes. And you can hear this crowd coming unglued for the 4-point lead for Cochise with 5:24 to play in the first half. Malachi Goes inside to Big Ryan. And back to Malachi. The give and go does not fall. Four-point lead. I'm sorry, 5-point lead for Cochise. And that will be a blocking foul on the floor. As Teron Murray will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Cochise in the bonus. Very animated Jerry Carrillo on the Cochise College side. Teron makes his first. 32-26. Yeah, they're in the bonus, so the team foul should be 7. Either way, Teron Murray at the free throw line for his second free throw is up. Rims out. Rebound by Ryan Hunt. Gets it. In the hands of Ty Solomon. Looks like another corn-fed colossus on the floor. Toms Salnaj from Latvia. But that's Ryan Hunt on the reverse. Cuts the lead to 4. Teron for 3. Short. Ryan Hunt on the rebound. Ty pushes up ahead to Kofi. Back to Ty. Tom's back to Ty. Malachi on the far side. Ty bounce pass to Kofi. Quick turnaround. Not there, but easy rebound and putback by Ryan Hunt. 7 feet tall. 7 feet of fury. Cuts the lead to 2 with 3:42 to play in this first half. Emmanuel Samuel off the back of the rim. Rebound by Toms to Kofi to Ty. Under 3.5 to go here in the first half. BAC down by 2. Looking to tie or take the lead with a 3. Toms, the lefty, for 3. Off the mark, but right there for the rebound. It is a tie game. 7 feet of fury. Ryan Hunt awaiting his decision of which of the 4 Division I offers are on the table for him to take. Stops the clock with 3:13 in a tie game. 32-all. Thank you to SSVEC, Stan Greer Millworks at StanGreerMillworks.com, the MORSE Automotive Group, ASCU, American Southwest Credit Union, locations in Douglas and Sierra Vista. Thank you to TWN Communications, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, the Turf Box sponsor of the Doggo Lotto. Every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time, you can see the most adorable adoptable shelter dogs at the Nancy J. Brewer Animal Care Center in Sierra Vista, who play a game. It's a dog game show. You got to check it out and watch that. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration sponsors the Turf Box. Thank you to Seniors Helping Seniors, where the seniors are caregivers themselves at Southern Arizona, SHS.com. Thank you to Jeff Rose and Desert RV in Huachuca City at DesertRVCenter.com. ALLO Fiber at ALLOFiber.com. Right Way Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, Electrical, serving Cochise County. Sierra Toyota, the presenting sponsor of Doggo Lotto, every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time. You got to tune in. You got to check it out. So many dogs getting adopted because of that show. including a Deuce was the most recent one that got adopted, who'd been there for a very long time. But we thank everybody who watches that show and shares it around because it's really something very, very special that we love. Barnett's Towing and Propane, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Grasshopper Landscaping, and Ginger's Title Services, all of our sports sponsors. You can see them all in the post description. If you end up bumping into any of them over the course of your travels across Cochise County, make sure you shake their hand, give them a high five, and tell them thank you for sponsoring the award-winning Cool FM Sports presented by SSVEC, Jeff Davenport, and John Berger, with 3:03 to play. It's a 32-all game. Toribio goes down hard, but Cochise will maintain possession. 16 seconds to shoot. In this highly competitive game. Almost threw it away. Jace Johnson, the educated hands of Jace Johnson, making sure that that would not go out of bounds. With two people in his face, Jace from the baseline, not able to get it to go. Toms with the rebound, outlets to Ty. Ty drives up the near side. Malachi tries to look inside. So Toribio called for the foul against Ryan Hunt, who may as well have a bullseye on him. He is just the biggest dude on that floor. And by the way, Gabriel Toribio is 6'6", to put it in perspective. It is a tall lineup out there. Kofi for three doesn't go. Nice save by Ty. Gets it to Malachi. Spinning. Gets it to Toms. Looking for Ryan. Pulls back. Was that a three? I don't even know if that was. Couldn't see where his feet were. But the AC gets the rebound. Still tied at 32. Ty Solomon with the ball. Inside. Trying to get that turnaround. Doesn't go. And that'll be another quick foul on Toribio. So two quick fouls on Gabriel. So Ryan Hunt, 4 Division I offers are on the table for that young man. From Willetton Senior High School, the pride of Perth, Australia, a 7-foot sophomore misses his first free throw. Dozens watching in the live chat. Makes the second free throw, a 1-point lead, and he will take a seat on the bench. 7 feet of fury. Malachi comes out as well. Gio back in the game, as well as number 25, Brad Ballinger from Shell Harbor, Australia. It is a United Nations on this floor. Beautiful baseline shot goes for Teron Murray. Players on the floor from Latvia, from Australia, from Canada, from Finland. Big three by Kofi, does not go, but rebound goes to Ty. EAC with a 1-point lead. No, I'm sorry, Cochise, excuse me, with a 1-point lead, 34-33. But now EAC with a 1-point lead. It's like I'm a prophet. 35-34 with 1:05 to go. Jace ends up falling down, gets the ball to Emmanuel Samuel for 3. Off the rim, doesn't go. 55 seconds to play in a shootout, back and forth. What a wild first half that we've seen. Gio with the ball. Against Luol. Gio, turnaround off the glass, doesn't go. The baseball team erupts from Cochise College on the far sideline. 25 to play. About a second and a half difference between shot clock and game clock. Jace Johnson will try to get as much of that clock as possible to go for the last shot of the game to take the lead going into the half. 5 to shoot. Jace drives the lane, short jumper, tipped, does not go. Rebound to EAC. That shot will not count no matter where it goes. So, Cochise not able to get that final shot to go in. They head into the locker room at the half, down by 1. It is 35 to 34. It is the award-winning Cool FM Sports. It's Jeff Davenport chatting with you. John Berger behind the camera, and our sponsors, Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, Grasshopper Landscaping, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Barnett's Towing and Propane, Sierra Toyota, Right Way Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical, ALLO Fiber, Desert RV, Seniors Helping Seniors, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, TWN Communications, American Southwest Credit Union, Stan Greer Millworks, the MORSE Automotive Group, and Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. It looks like we have a halftime show, John. So we have a baton twirler. John's going to go get a great look at the High Desert Dazzlers as they get some love from the crowd. It looks like three different baton twirlers. I don't know how John's going to keep his eye on which one. There's a young one in the front on my right. There's a young man over to my left, and then the young lady near midcourt. The High Desert Dazzlers performed in front of the Phoenix Suns, they said. Oh, nice catch around the back by the baton twirler on the far side. High Desert Dazzlers performing this halftime show. Oh, big jump and leap there. As John's keeping his eye on the near twirler, while the other two are actually doing some amazing twirling. And some choreography stunt work as well. Running, jumping. Nice twist there. John Berger's across the camera from me. I'm actually in his shot, in the background of his shot right now, staying on this side of the gym. 3 of the High Desert Dazzlers here performing for this crowd. In Douglas, Arizona, a 1-point game at the half. An outstanding back and forth effort. Cochise had the chance to take the lead at the end of the half, not able to convert. Wow, some fantastic baton work. Very nice. Would it surprise you if you learned that I actually know how to twirl a baton? Not as good as these guys, but I actually know how to twirl a baton. And there it is. Really well done by the High Desert Dazzlers as they come off the floor. All the way from Pierce, Arizona, the High Desert Dazzlers. I'll come down now that they're done with their halftime show and come down to the floor. Shall we go back to the snack shack again and go see who's there? I mean, my goodness. As we see some folks here coming out and looking and seeing what's going on. How are things going at the snack shack right now? Looks like we still got fresh popcorn. I wish this was smell-o-vision. You could be able to tell. The popcorn smells fantastic. Hi, Desert Dazzlers. Way to go, guys. How are you? How long have you been twirling?
About 6 years or
6
so.
years. What's your name? I'm so sorry.
Oh, Mania Robbins.
It's so nice to see you. You know, you guys are from Pierce, Arizona. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's awesome. Right, just right up the road, right up 191. And so you've been doing this for 6 years. And they said that you guys have performed for the Phoenix Suns.
Yes.
Whoa! Now, what's cooler? What's cooler? Performing for the Phoenix Suns and driving 3 hours in 120-degree heat, or performing for the Cochise College Apaches right here
Cochise
in
College.
Douglas, Arizona?
Yes.
That's the right answer. Well, it's lovely to meet you. Great job. Great halftime show here. Safe travels for you guys. It is a 1-point game here. Let's go take a peek-sees. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. The team store is open right here in the corner. $10 t-shirts for folks. About 10 minutes left to go before we return to action here in a 1-point game. My goodness, the back and forth nature of this. I'm not sure if Lee has a chance. He's probably live. You're probably live on the air. Okay, all right. I won't bother you. Man. I would love to get your thoughts on this, but that's okay. We got to talk to Lee. He's here calling the game for some Safford radio stations. Remember, if you're in the Gila Valley, listen to my radio station, 99.1 FM, KFMM, Classic Rock. And that's the station to listen to when you're up in the Gila Valley. We know you love it. We know you listen. Thank you for tuning in today to the award-winning Cool FM Sports. It's not award-winning until we end up talking to the man, the myth, the legend, the mayor of Sierra Vista, the Honorable Clea McCaw. Not only is he the mayor, he is also one of my best friends. I'm going to stand over here so we can get a look at geeking out at your tech and what you have. But first, before we do that, John, no spoilers. Before we do that, let's talk about this first half. Boy, what a back and forth game. How many good shots did you get here?
Oh, I got about 1,000. Easy.
For real?
Easy. Oh, yeah, for real.
And so how do you decide, as a photographer, I mean, not only are you an amazing pastor, a politician, a husband, a father, you're all these things. You're my best friend.
My best friend, too.
And you're also a photographer. So when you do the editing of these photos, you have to go back through 1,000 photos. Is it a pretty quick process? You've done this for so long. Are you able just to look and see, okay, this is one I want to come back to, and this one is going in this other pile?
So what I do when I shoot, I tag it when I'm shooting. If I know I got a good shot, I'll tag it in the camera, and then when I go back post production, I'll look at what I tag, and so it's shooting about 10 shots per second. So yes, so in about 5 seconds I got 50 shots. So I have to go through those 50, but I'll tag one to make sure when I look at it at Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom. I'll look at it. I'll tag that one, and I'll look at those 50 that I took and see which one is best. And it takes post-production. I'll probably finish the girls and men's game. Take me about 2.5 hours.
Okay, I mean that's a lot of work, but I mean, and where can people see these amazing photos?
They can see it on actually my page, Clea McCaw, Mayor Clea McCaw, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I'm putting it on LinkedIn as well.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
that'd
sir.
be great. Well,
Yes, sir.
we're friends on all those
I'll tag
platforms,
you.
so it's like, oh, stop. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
I'll tag Cool FM.
You can tag Cool FM.
Yeah.
Because we've been tagging you and Doggo Lotto,
Yes,
and
I love that, man.
Isn't that crazy? There was 3 more dogs that got adopted this past week that have been featured on Doggo Lotto, which is our if you're just joining us, Doggo Lotto every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time, is our shelter dog game show where the dogs you pick numbers and then the dogs pick numbers, and if you guys pick the same numbers, you end up winning cash and prizes. And it will be a red alert Doggo Lotto this Monday, which means
what's red alert?
Red alert means there will be as many as 9 winners because we've reached the maximum amount that we can give without doing any taxes. If you have to do it under $500. So we've reached the $500 limit for cash and prizes for Doggo Lotto. So you need to get on to coolfmonline.com/Doggo Lotto. Fetch your lucky number. So what happens in Red Alert, instead of picking 3 numbers, you pick the sum of the 3 numbers. So if the 3 numbers are like, ooh, it's 3, 4, and 5, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 12. So you would have to pick number 12, thinking that those numbers
I'm going for 13.
See, so you think lucky 13 would be the one. All right, he's calling his shot right now.
Yeah,
we'll find out on Monday whether that ends up being the Doggo Lotto Red Alert win.
Red Alert.
Let's talk about your gear here.
So,
you talked about you're using Lightroom.
Yeah, I use Lightroom and Photoshop, but this is my go-to Z9 mirrorless camera.
I was going to say that looks like a Z9 mirrorless camera, but
So this is my go-to 200 to 400 lens. It'll get a close-up. I usually use this outside for football games. I use this. This is my sports camera.
Okay.
It's a 75 to 200.
I can hold this.
75 to 200 right here. And my 185 to 600. And also my little one, that's a Z7 II. And that's for still shots. Probably when the coaches, sit down, I get those for still shots. But this is my go-to right here.
So you're flipping out all these different lenses the entire game.
Yes, sir. All the time.
Wow.
All the time. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, it's an unbelievable art when you see his social media, Cleo McCaw, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. Give him a follow too, and see what he's doing. How was the walk-in on Wednesday for this Martin Luther King Jr. 10 days of service going on?
So we walked on Wednesday. We had the chief, we had NAAC president Tim Ash, and we also had a lot of community members that came out. About 13. We walked at Tiffany Plaza this last week. Had an amazing time. So we're going to do it again in February, and this February we're going to do something special with the Sierra Vista School District down at Boyne High School.
Ooh, so no spoilers as to what that could be. All right, We'll see what that is. I know you'll let me know, and then we'll be there. Of course, we'll be there for that. So I hope so. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You're not telling me. So when I find out, I will see it. And we'll definitely make sure that we're there. And on our Black History Month, will it be a Black History Month?
Yes, there'll be a Black History Month. We have an interfaith community service tomorrow.
Yes.
And that's going to be at 3 o'clock.
Yep.
And then on Monday
at the Methodist Church.
At the Methodist Church on
St. Andrews.
St. Andrews.
Yeah. St. Andrews and Buffalo Soldier.
Buffalo Soldier. And then on Monday we're walking from Denny's all the way down to the park.
Yeah, that's going to be absolutely
awesome.
awesome.
That's
It's going to be a day celebration there for Martin Luther King Jr. Day in Sierra Vista at Veterans Memorial Park.
Yes, sir.
And these guys are really tall, by the way. Do you see how tall that
tall.
7-footer is making the 6'6"ers look? Yeah.
Man,
it's crazy.
I got one good, that dunk that he did.
You got a good one there?
Oh, yeah. That was nasty.
Now, how do you feel about posting photos of the opposing team? Like instead of just all Cochise College, you don't mind highlighting the others, but usually your posts end up being the home team.
The home team. I do more posts for the home team.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
All right. But if there's a really great shot, you're man, that was like a 1 in a million. I gotta post that. You gotta see how good that shot is.
Oh, yeah.
And then the one person complains, "Hey, why are you posting up the other team?"
Oh yeah, that's all the time. But I want to spread the love.
And that's what we're all about here. We support all of our student athletes all across Cochise County. Even the ones who are coming in from Thatcher and Safford, Arizona. I got my radio station up there in Safford, Arizona, 99.1 FM, KFMM, classic rock. That's my station up there. You guys know it. You guys love it. And we got Lee from the other radio stations up there in Safford. He's doing the live call on his radio station. On his radio group there. But we got 3:16 left to go. I guess we better get back to our perch here. So, baseball players are coming back. Yep. They're going to be cheering on our team, making sure that they got them rocking and rolling here as they come back. There was our halftime hootenanny half-court shot winner right there. We did this thing last year. We did a halftime half-court hootenanny where you take a half-court shot for $500.
He made it?
He made it last year and won $500. Todd's not doing that anymore for some reason. He got tired of giving away You give away thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars he lost.
Come on, Todd.
He gave away.
Todd, man. Come on, man. Come on. You got an extra 500 there.
It's easy. Come on. But so much fun to see him.
Hey,
Love you.
love
Have
you,
a great day.
Yes,
And
sir.
we'll see you Monday for sure. But have a great Sunday tomorrow at your church and at the big. And John behind it. John, he gives some love. Stop giving love to John. That's only me. I only get the love. Just me. Watch out. Watch out here. I don't want you to get run over. As we will take the shortcut across midcourt here to get back to our perch with 2 minutes to go. Our 2-minute warning before we're back to action. These guys are so tall. Oh my gosh.
Speak up, kind of.
We'll head back to the perch here from Apache Stronghold at Cochise College in Douglas, Arizona. We power off that microphone, save a little bit of battery. Let me get a drink. Looks like Buffalo has the ball. Oh, no, they took the lead.
It was a pick six. Bonus.
The Buffalo defense coming through. And there's Josh Allen making the big pass and the catch. Wow. So a 1-point lead for the Bills. They are in the fourth quarter. That is wild. Again, it's the NFL. Anything can happen. But in a 1-point game here at Cochise College, I think anything can happen. A 1-point game at the half between two very evenly matched teams. As far as their records go, but watching these teams. Oh, could you give me the halftime stats? I'm so sorry, John. I totally forgot about that. So we'll get some halftime statistics and show you what happened over the course of this first half. As we get ready to go back to action here in Douglas, Arizona. Thank you so much, John. Leading all scorers, Teron Murray for Cochise College. Kahu with 7. Ryan Hunt with 9 for Eastern. Looks like Malachi has 7 as well. Emmanuel with 8. Jace with 8. 1-point game. 20 minutes to glory. Cochise starts with the ball in a game powered by SSVEC. Jeff Davenport and John Berger here in Douglas, Arizona for ACCAC action here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports on the main page of Cool FM Live. Cochise College wearing their white jerseys with black numbers outlined in red with family on the back. Not their names, but it says family. 7 to shoot for Teron. He pops a 3. Good! A 2-point lead for Cochise. And boy, this baseball team, they want to come unglued. Wow, what a play by Eastern, who backs up into Teron on a spin move. So Teron will be called for the foul. As number 5 took a bump there, Ryder Bush from Archbishop Reardon High School in East Palo Alto, California. The 6'2" freshman will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. This is the first free throw. Makes the second. Brings it back to a 1-point lead for Cochise, who has the ball. Less than a minute into the second half. Jace Johnson. Over to Davon. Inside to Teron. 10-footer doesn't go. Kahu on the rebound. Kahu's already signed with Oregon State. Kahu for 3 from the baseline. Off the mark. Rebound by Naeem. Outlets to Jace. Pushes up ahead. Cochise resets. Leading by 1. Jace loses a handle on the ball. And they're going to call a loose ball foul against Jace. So insult to injury. Kahu inbounds. Mr. Ryder. Gets it over to Kofi. Oh, beautiful move inside by number 25, Brad Ballinger from Shell Harbour, Australia. Gives the Gila Monsters a 1-point lead with 18:01 to play in the game. If you could activate the live chat, let everybody know we are back to basketball here. 2 minutes into this second half. Long three. Off the mark for Davon with the rebound. Gives the 1-point lead back to the Apaches. Gila Monsters on the move. Oh, tries to force the ball inside to Ryan Hunt. Doesn't go. Intercepted by Cochise. Beautiful ball work. And one. (41-38) with the and one coming for number 12, Davon Jones. The pride of Los Angeles, California. 6'2", 170-pound freshman. Sets his feet at the free throw line. Gets the three-point play. Converted. And makes it a 4-point lead for Cochise with 17:23 on the clock in this second half. And that ball just completely gets away from Collins. Derek Collins loses the dribble. If you saw game one of our doubleheader, you saw the Cochise County ladies lose by 13. Now Collins ends up getting that rebound. The Cochise leads by 4. Kofi keeps on the sideline to Ryan Hunt off the glass. Cochise still has the ball. And one! Two out of the 3 last possessions have been an and one for the Cochise College Apaches. As number 10, Emmanuel Samuel, the pride of Mount Laurel, New Jersey, the 6'4", 190-pound freshman, goes to the free throw line. And now the baseball team antagonizing. The baseball team doing their job on the sideline, getting in the heads of the basketball players from EAC. Number 4, Kofi Payton comes out of the game. And one converted. It's a 5-point lead for Cochise. The defense chance. Filling Apache stronghold with 16:25 to play in the game. Kahu back over to Derek. To Malachi. Drano from the near side cuts the lead to 2, but Jace goes back, not able to get the roll. Rebound by Ryan Hunt. Ryan sets the screen. Derek, beautiful move. Tie game, 45 all, with 15:49 to play. It is a game of runs, each team taking their fair share. Emmanuel Samuel from the free throw line. Misses the jumper. Chance for EAC to take the lead since the opening part of this second half. Kahu looks inside for the big man, intercepted by Naeem, who will be called for a reach-in foul. And we are calling a media time out. And as they call that timeout, we'll take a timeout to thank all of our sponsors, like Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. And again, if you have some leaves in your backyard, call Grasshopper Landscaping. They will get you leaf-free, just like they did with my yard, my backyard. We got the Arizona ash tree back there, and it sheds its leaves every year. And it's nice to not have to pick those up. It's nice to have professionals pick up those leaves for me, like they are at Grasshopper Landscaping. Thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital, locations in Bisbee, in Douglas, in Hereford, Palominas. Thank you to Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving Southern Arizona since 1963. Thank you to Sierra Toyota, the presenting sponsor of the Doggo Lotto, on the Feel Good Block in Sierra Vista, locally owned, community driven. Whistle blows, the horn buzzes. It's 45 all with 15:22 to go in this second half. It is a back and forth game that has been awesome to witness firsthand. It looks like dozens and dozens of us are witnesses together. EAC will inbound on the baseline. Jason Van Horn Jr., the freshman from East Vale, California, will inbound for EAC. Pops it all the way out to Toms, who ends up turning the ball over. Davon misses. So EAC will reset. Derek Collins with the ball. 5 minutes gone here in the first half. I'm sorry, second half. So Devin Falk Ramirez called for the foul. By the way, Devin Falk Ramirez at 6'1" fouled the 7-footer Ryan Hunt, awaiting to figure out where he will play next year with his 4 different Division I offers. It's a 2-point lead on the 2 free throws by Ryan Hunt. 47-45. EAC on top of Cochise. The Apaches with the ball. Emmanuel Samuel had the hot hand at the very beginning of this game. Waits for the screen. Gets a set. Devin in the corner to Davon. Blocked by Toms. Toms Salnash from Riga, Latvia. How is he only 6'7"? He looks like he is way taller than 6'7". There's no way he is 6'7". 7 to shoot. Devin over the top of the big man. Toms tries to get the rebound, punches the ball, which punches the face of Davon Jones. These athletes are no joke, first of all. They're outstanding, second of all. And they are student athletes. Samuel for 3. Drano! A 1-point lead. Back to Cochise. Eric Collins with the ball. 14:09 to play. Malachi. He's had a hot hand. There's Ryan getting it inside. Double team. Toms and takes a shot right to the corner of his eye. Boy, Toms took a shot to the face. No call. Cochise with a 1-point lead. 13:59 to play. And Toms is really grabbing his nose to make sure that it's all in one piece. Devin Falk Ramirez with the ball on the far side, heading toward the center. Getting it to Tavon. Tehran. Emmanuel Samuel, crossover for three. (51-47). Cochise with the lead. The defense chants echoing through. And they're going to say a foul on the floor by Naeem Colson. Malachi will inbound. That stops the clock with 13:25 to go here in this first, I keep saying first half. I'm so sorry. It is the second half. Five team fouls for Cochise, only 3 for EAC. Ty loses the handle and his foot was on the line. Four-point lead for Cochise. They have the ball. 13-17 to go. Kofi putting on the full court pressure on Devin Folk Ramirez. Emmanuel Samuel has that hot hand right now. He's on fire. Going for three again. Man. Pushes it way up ahead. Stays in bounds. Kofi gets it with the left hand in. Cuts the lead to 2. 51-49 Cochise. They have the ball. 12:49 to go in the game. Devin looking, dribbling. Outlets to Tehran, who drives. Short jumper. Doesn't go. Rebound by Ryder Bush. Double team. Malachi for 3. A 1-point lead for EAC. 52-51. The game of the week is definitely that here on Cool FM Live. Under 12 to play. 3-point shot. No good. Toms with the rebound. Outlets to Kofi. The Gila Monsters looking to add to their 1-point lead. Boy, Ryan Hunt completely waved off the throw. He was pointing over to the side. Ryder Bush! Not there. Oh, he didn't reset himself. So he didn't reset himself and was called for an out-of-bounds catch. And a timeout on the floor. It's a 1-point game in the NFL divisional game. It's a 1-point game here at Cochise College. Thank you so much to our sponsors who make this coverage possible, like Right Way, Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical, ALLO Fiber at allofiber.com, serving Sierra Vista, Desert RV in Huachuca City at desertrvcenter.com, Seniors Helping Seniors at Southern Arizona, shs.com, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration at prestigesierravista.com, TWN Communications, American Southwest Credit Union, member NCUA, equal opportunity lender, with locations in Douglas and Sierra Vista. Thank you to the MORSE Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and all of Cochise County, including right here in Douglas, Arizona, is backed by Morse. Thank you to Stan Greer Millworks at stangreermillworks.com, and to our presenting sponsor, SSVEC. A throw in almost at his ankles, ends up turning into a touchdown. No, they're saying it was an incomplete pass. Watching the Bills-Broncos game, and it will be 4th down for Buffalo, 4th and 8. So they will hit, or they will attempt a field goal Boy, Josh Allen threw that one right into the ground. Bounce pass. Speaking of bounce passes, Cochise with the ball. Down by 1. 11-11 to play in the game. Jace gets the ball. Stripped away. Great hands by Malachi. Ryder with the ball. Sets the offense for the Gila Monsters. Kofi to Ryder. Ryan Hunt waves Toms to go in. Kofi gets the ball. They got 7 to shoot. Intercepted by Toribio. Gabriel, coast to coast. 1-point lead for Cochise. A 1-point lead for the Apaches with 10:20 to play in the game. No gimme games in the ACCAC. 2 very evenly matched teams. Very talented. Fadeaway, baseline jumper doesn't go. Rebound goes to Devin Falk Ramirez. Spins, Toribio to Davon in the corner. Drano. And a 4-point lead returns to Cochise College. Timeout on the floor. A fantastic ovation by the crowd cheering on Cochise College here in Douglas. Did we lose the feed of the game? Oh well. Buffalo did hit their field goal attempt. It is 27-23. With 3:49 to play in that game. Plenty of time for Denver to do something, I'm sure. But in the meantime, right here, it is a 4-point game. A 4-point game. Interesting. A 4-point game there. A 4-point game here with 9:54 to play in this game. It is a back and forth battle between these two teams. Absolutely awesome watching them go head to head. Thank you to SSVEC, our presenting sponsor. Thank you to the dozens and dozens watching all around the world. Hey, do we have anybody watching from Australia, where some of these players are from? From Latvia, where some of these players are from? From Canada, where some of these players are from? From California? From the UK? From Winkleman, Arizona? Anybody watching from Winkleman? EAC with the ball, down by 4. $9:47 to play in the game. Tom tries to set the pick. Kahu. Wahoo! Kahu brings his team within 1. And that is a collision. Bodies are on the floor, and the ball goes out of bounds on a diving play by Collins to try to keep it in bounds. It will be Apache's ball, but Davon took a hard bump on the floor. So Toms comes out of the game, and Brad Bellinger comes in. That's Western Australia. We love Perth. We love our friends in Perth. We know that Perth is on the opposite side of Sydney, Australia. It does say Perth, Australia on my roster here. It doesn't say Perth, Western Australia, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Stops the clock with 9:06 to play. Looks like it'll send Jace Johnson to the free throw line. A 1-point lead for Cochise at the moment. Jace Johnson from Lanham, Maryland, the 6'1", 185-pound sophomore. Watching him come into his own over the course of his tenure here at Cochise College has been a beauty to see. He hits the first one. Gives his team a 2-point lead with 9:06 to play. Toribio heads out of the game as Teron Murray comes in for Cochise. Jace hits them both. A 3-point lead for Cochise College. EAC with the ball. We know how lethal they are from the 3-point range. They can tie this game quicker than a hiccup. The ball gets away. Teron slams it home. It's a 5-point lead for Cochise. 8:39 to play in the game. They get the ball inside to Kahu, and there will be a foul on the floor. But that is the 6th team foul against Cochise. Does that put them in the bonus? Not yet. Inbounding from the baseline. Jace Johnson called for the foul. Naeem checks back into the game for Cochise. Luau checks out. And Jace gets called for the foul. 2 fouls in 2 seconds. Absolutely insane. Back and forth game. Over 40 of you watching in the live chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you saw game 1 of the doubleheader, you saw the EAC women beat the Cochise College women by 13. And as Kahu Treacher, is it Treacher or Treacher? Either way, he's heading to Oregon State. He's already signed his deal from Hastings, New Zealand, St. Albans High School. This is the second free throw. Ball tipped around. Cochise has it. Under 8.5 to go. Cochise with the ball, leading by 4. Devin Falk Ramirez from the corner, air ball, overthrows. Or overshoots, I should say. Garrett Collins finding a lane. Off the glass, not there. Gets his own rebound, saves it, but gets it to Teron Murray. It was going to say it was a 1-on-3 fast break. Instead, Teron pumps the brakes. Gets the ball back to Jace. 7:49 to play. Cochise leading by 4. Clock management. Do you manage the clock with this much time left? Jace gets his own rebound. And goes and puts it back up and in. The Cochise College baseball team getting excited on the far sideline. A strong contingency from the Gila Valley here as well. 3-point attempt, no good. Collins on the rebound, driving that left side, draws a foul, and he will shoot 2 to bring his team within 4. The lead is currently 6 for Cochise, 62-56 with 7:13 to go. A timeout on the floor with 7:13 to play. We'll take a timeout to say thank you, SSVEC, our presenting sponsor of all of our live sports coverage here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. From the main page of Cool FM Live, it's Jeff Davenport and the over 40 of you watching us right now. Leave some love in the live chat for whichever team you're rooting for. I mean, it's only a 6-point game. That can switch in 2 shots from EAC. We've seen how lethal they are. We know what they're capable of. Thank you for activating the live chat. You guys are the best. Thank you to Stan Greer Millworks, the MORSE Automotive Group, American Southwest Credit Union, TWN Communications, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Seniors Helping Seniors, Desert RV, ALLO Fiber, Right Way Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical, Sierra Toyota, Barnett's Towing and Propane, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Grasshopper Landscaping, and Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista. It is 3rd and 4 for the Broncos. Bo Nix rolling, looking, sees a hole, ends up getting a first down, slides to the first down line, past the first down marker. It is first down Broncos as their drive continues. I believe he made it all the way to the 25-yard line. Slides down at the 26 is where they'll mark the ball. Broncos down by 4. They need a touchdown. 1:01 to play in that game. 7:13 here as number 0, Derek Collins, the pride of Gary West High School from Gary, Indiana, at the free throw line for the Gila Monsters, hits his first. .6'3" freshman hits both his free throws, makes it a 4-point game. So Cochise with the ball, leading by 4. Teron Murray over to Naeem Colston. Back to Emmanuel. Boy, if he can get a hot hand again, he's had it twice in this game. That will seal it for Cochise. On the follow-up, somehow Davon Jones snuck around the 7-foot-tall Ryan Hunt. I don't know how he did that, but he did. And he will go to the line to shoot 2. It is just past the bottom of the hour of 5 o'clock here in Douglas, Arizona. Davon hits his first free throw. Makes it a 5-point lead with 6:50 to go in the game. Dozens and dozens watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all the love in the live chat. Thank you for all the comments. What a game we are seeing today between these two teams. 10-8 Cochise College, 10-7 EAC. And if I didn't mention it already, we love Eastern Arizona College. We love calling games from there. Nice look underneath. Ryder on the reverse brings his team within 4 with 6:24 to play in the game. We love the monster tail at the snack shack. I believe that's what it's called, the Gila Monster Tail. That's the donut, the long donut, the eclair with all the chocolate sauce and caramel sauce and whipped cream. The Broncos look like they just scored a touchdown. They did. With under a minute to play. But is that too much for Josh Allen? Teron misses his first free throw. The pride of Camden, New Jersey, the 6'5", 175-pound freshman. Looking to push it to a 5-point lead if he makes this second free throw. It sits at 4 as we speak with 6:17 to play in the game. 17 fouls against Cochise, 6 against Eastern. He makes it a 5-point lead with that second free throw made. Ryder with the ball, pushes Kahu up ahead. Brad gets it inside to Kahu, ball tipped. Back into the hands of Cochise. We're under 6 minutes to play in the game. They lead by 5. Oh, Kahu almost had a hand on that one as well. A switch up front. Dancing through the lane, weaving, bobbing, scoring. 7-point lead for Cochise with 5:35 to play. defense chants echoing through the hall, the gymnasium of Apache Strongholds. Kofi from the corner. Drano! Just like that, cuts it to 4. With 5:04 to play in the game. Teron Murray looks for the screen, looks for the switch. He'll take off, head toward the basket. A short shot comes up short. Brad comes away with the rebound. Looking. The corner. No good. Naeem with the rebound. Pushes it up ahead to Davon, who gets fouled. Ryder called for the foul. And that is his 5th. That is I believe that's what they said. That is the 5th for number 5. So Ryder's day is done with 4:36 to play in the game. Malachi coming back in for EAC. 4-point lead for Cochise. Davon Jones at the free throw line. Makes the 1-on-1. As he resets. Gets the ball. Steps up to the free throw line. Boy, there is a great contingent here from EAC. Making some noise. 69-63. Cochise, a 6-point lead with 4.5 to go in the game. Malachi from the corner. In and out. Davon with the rebound. Pushes the ball to Devin on the far side. What a play! Davon Jones! Under 4 to go. The lead is 8. Tahu taking over the offense, puts it inside and a foul immediately. But Ryan Hunt will go to the free throw line from Perth, Western Australia. The pride of Willetton Senior High School, the 7-foot sophomore, as a timeout is on the floor. And we are seeing a fantastic game. Talking about the baseball games coming up. Baseball season almost underway here at Cochise College. Looking forward to hopefully covering some of their games over the course of this season, as the baseball players are on the far side of that court, on the right side of your screen. They are there cheering on their basketball counterparts. Looks like some of the women from Cochise College are there too, suffering a loss, getting their 13th loss of the season, going to 5-13. It's been a tough season for those ladies of Cochise College. Well, that's what they're already looking at now. I mean, there's no way they'll get into the playoffs with that record. If you're so good for so long, and then you just have a couple of key injuries, and maybe the recruiting doesn't turn out the way that you hope it will, or maybe another team ends up getting the player you were looking for. Thank you to all of our sponsors. You can see them in the post description. It looks like the clock is running. And they call a timeout, does Buffalo, as Ryan Hunt comes to the free throw line. Big number 33 with 4 Division I offers, makes his first. 71-64. And 71-65. Big Ryans, 2 free throws, cut the lead to 6. Cochise with the ball. 3:33 to play in the game. Three-point attempt no good by Devin Funk Ramirez. Rebound goes to the Gila Monsters. Malachi on the floor, gets it to Kahu, and Kahu is going to take over this game. The man who awaits Oregon State drives the baseline, reverse up. No, it doesn't go in. And Devin gets the rebound. Puts it up ahead to Teron. Drives the lane. Lays it in. Pushes it back to an 8-point lead for the Apaches and a timeout on the floor. Stops the clock with 2:51 to play. And that could be pass interference. That should be. And if that's in the end zone, that didn't get called. Oh my gosh. How did that not get called? SSVEC, thank you for being our premier sports sponsor. You can see all the rest of the sponsors in the post description. We're watching Buffalo. Tipped pass, incomplete, stops the clock with 16 seconds. Buffalo at 3rd and 10. They are in field goal range, and they are in the mile high. So odds are that thin air, a 50-yard field goal is the equivalent of a 60-yard field goal, basically. As long as the snap, the hold, and the kick are all good, could tie this game and send it into overtime.
Good ball being played all over the place. Next up is the Seahawks playing after that. And then tomorrow there's some great games on. This is the hardest weekend, is when there's all the football, all the playoffs, and then college football on top of it on Monday. So championships, playoffs, it's been awesome. And
Josh Allen overthrows Kincaid. No, that's Knox. Knox got overthrown, and it will be up to the field goal kicker for Buffalo to send the game into overtime. My gosh, that throw. Oh, just off the fingertips of Knox. That's one Josh Allen wishes he had back. 2:47 to play in the game. 73-65. EAC down, but with the ball and not cutting the lead a little bit closer. 73-67 with 2:35 to play. Teron Murray, the crossover, finds Devon. Davon Jones! They're saying it was a 3, but I don't think they're giving him a 3. Body's on the floor, but it's Ryan Hunt who comes up with that hook turnaround jumper. The lead is 7 for Cochise College. They have the ball under 2 minutes to play. .12 to shoot for Teron Murray. Being guarded by Ryan Hunt. Pops a 3. No, it's a 2. They're saying it was a 2. His foot was on the line. It's a 10-point lead. Kahu not able to get it in there. Ripping the ball away. Jace Jones stops the clock as he gets fouled with 1:26 to play. The snap, the hold, the kick were all good. This game will go to overtime. Not this game you're watching, but the game I'm watching. Matt Prater, one of the most solid legs in all of NFL history, by the way. Puts through the field goal. That's Jace Johnson. heads to the free throw line, looking to, no, they were saying it was a 2, so it's a 9-point lead right now with 1:26 to play. Now it's a 10-point lead for Cochise. It stays at 10, going 1-1 from the free throw line. Ryan Hunt back to Derek Collins. To Kofi. Boy, those three-pointers that they were hitting early did not go. Or that they hit earlier are not going now. But Ryan Hunt will go to the free throw line, looking to cut into that 10-point lead that Cochise College has attained. Both teams are in the bonus, 17 fouls each. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 3 seconds to play in the game, of the divisional game. But this game is a 10-point game, as Ryan Hunt will prepare for a free throw, or a couple of free throws. Thank you to ALLO Fiber, Right Way Heating and Cooling, Sierra Toyota, Barnett's Towing and Propane, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services, Desert RV, Seniors Helping Seniors, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, TWN Communications, American Southwest Credit Union, ASCU, at MORSE Automotive Group, Stan Greer Millworks, and our presenting sponsor, SSVEC. If you wouldn't mind leaving some love in the live chat right now for our sports sponsors. They're the ones who make it possible for us to cover these games. And thank you to Cochise College for allowing us to be the live stream home of Cochise College basketball right here on Cool FM Live. A 10-point game here at Apache Stronghold.
Sorry about that, Janet. The football game is going to overtime. The basketball game, still a 10-point game with about 1:15 left to go.
Janet's tuning in going, wait, how many games are you watching right now? We're watching 2 games.
Yep, sorry about that. Football in one corner, basketball in the other.
I thought I made it clear that I was watching 2 games, Janet. How come you're not? No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding, Janet.
Yeah, we love you, Janet.
Ryan short on his first free throw attempt. The 7-foot-tall corn-fed Colossus from Perth, Western Australia. Can't wait to see him at the next level. Misses both. It's still a 10-point lead for Cochise. 1:05 to play in the game. Devin Ramirez with the ball. They're just pushing the ball around, playing keep away right now. 10 to shoot. Gavon driving that right side, putting it up, and draws the foul. And it looks like that might be the day for Ryan Hunt. So Ryan Hunt fouls out with 45.3 seconds left to go in the game. He is a baller for sure. Dozens and dozens and dozens of you watching this. EAC versus refs, that could be the case. Makes the first free throw. An 11-point lead. The EAC women beat the Cochise College women by 13. The men of Cochise College have a 12-point lead at the moment, with 41 seconds left in this game. They're saying the foul is against EAC. An offensive foul against Eastern. Puts the ball back in the hands of the Apaches. About an 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Derek Collins had no choice but to go for the ball. Reached around, ended up hitting more hand than ball. And that will send Devin Falk-Ramirez to the free throw line. The pride of El Paso, Texas, 6'1", 175-pound freshman. Tell you what, I'm extremely impressed with EAC, and I hope that these two teams get to meet each other again in the playoffs, which is where we will end up going and seeing these two teams meet in the future.
I honestly, when we started this game tonight, I thought EAC would just outbig them. But Cochise has played with just a super intensity. Even though they don't have the height advantage, they played from the perimeter very, very well, both offense and defense.
83-69. 24 seconds to go in the game. For three. Off the mark. Falk-Ramirez gets it. 15 seconds to play. Will they force a foul or will they let it go? They will let it go. Apache stronghold comes unglued. Teron Murray had one of his best games of the season thus far. The buzzer sounds. A windmill dunk. Wait. Is there a whistle on the floor? The officials are conferring. The officials are conferring. There is no time left on the clock. But they're going to say that some of the Cochise College team came out onto the floor. As the folks from the Gila Valley end up packing their bags and get ready to go back home, we wish them safe travels. We love our friends from EAC. This player's going to have to run some extra wind sprints.
Yep.
Because they did not let the game end. They came out on the floor before time expired. There will be 2 free throw attempts taken by Kofi Payton. At 6'4". Freshman guard. Makes the first. Making it a 13-point game. Makes them both. They'll be able to inbound the ball. Nope, Cochise will inbound the ball. And then that will end the game officially. Oh, 14 seconds. They put back on the clock. Why 14? It seemed like it was a lot less than that. I'm sorry, 1.4 is what they put on. That makes sense. The inbound. And that is the game. EAC women win by 13. Cochise men win by 12. Final score, 83-71. So the next home game for Cochise College will be here at Apache Stronghold 1 week from today. Cochise, as Jace Johnson goes to the baseball team and hangs out with them. The EAC men fall to 10-8. Cochise goes to 11-8. Thank Thank you again to our fantastic sports sponsors that make this coverage possible. Stan Greer Millworks. Oh, so good. Wait, there's a fight breaking out or some words being exchanged. Get a close-up, John. Go over there. Look at that right there. The head coach from Eastern was pushing one of the Cochise College players. Again, when the Cochise College baseball team is out on the floor, it ends up being very antagonistic. They have a way of getting under the skin of the visiting team. Thank you to Stan Greer Millworks, at MORSE Automotive Group, ASCU, TWN Communications, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Seniors Helping Seniors, Desert RV in Wichita City, ALLO Fiber, Right Way, Sierra Toyota, Barnett's, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Grasshopper Landscaping, and Ginger's Title Services, and of course, our presenting sponsor, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community. Very chippy there at the end after the game came to an end. Cochise wins by 12. Waiting for a printout here to take a peek at our final scores. Thank you guys. Thank you again to the Cochise College Athletic Department for being able to give us all of the information here. Leading all scores, no surprise, Teron Murray with 26 points. Davon Jones with 21 points. Good to see you. Jace Johnson, 13 points. And, Emmanuel Samuel, by the way, with 17 points. A fantastic all-around game by those particular players for Cochise College. The leading scorer, Ryan Hunt, ends up taking that. So Jace Johnson going to be heading our way.
Jump in.
Oh, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Coach.
Hey, great win, great win. Our guys fought like demons.
My goodness, did they ever in that second half? Where it was so close. It was a back-and-forth game.
You know, Teron Murray made plays. Guys made plays, but we dug down on their bigs, and they have a hell of a team, and Cam's a great coach, and, you know, they've really got their shit together. But Jace Johnson going to come out here. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Coach Jerry Carrillo, ACCAC Hall of Famer here at Apache Stronghold. He's excited. He's pumped after this win. You can see the excitement inside of him. You can feel the adrenaline still flowing through his veins as his team comes away with the 12-point victory here. 71 points total for Eastern Arizona College. Again, Kahu Treacher held to only 11 points, but Ryan Hunt, the big 7-footer from Perth, Western Australia, leading his team with 19 points. And boy, what a player he is. EAC has some fantastic players. Again, Jace. Hey, man. Good to see you. Man, talk about a game today. It was a tale of two halves, I think, for Cochise College. That first half, it was just back and forth the entire time. What was it about the second half that helped you guys take it to the next level and put the pedal to the metal?
Towards the end of the first half, you know, they put a big lineup in, they got a whole bunch of rebounds, second chance points, and that really slowed down our bucket getting. So the second half, we went into the locker room, we talked about it, we talked it over, and we rebounded. You know what I mean? We got better shots in the room, we played better defense, and that was really what catapulted us to the win.
Jason, you finished with 13 points. Talk about the effort of Teron Murray today with 26 points.
Man,
what an effort by him today.
Yeah, that freshman special, man. I love all our freshmen. They all ball players. They can all go get one. So Teron, he stepped up and he, you know what I mean? He made the answer to his call.
And Jason, we love that about the sophomores here who have been a part of this program and been a part of this program growing and continuing to expand. Mm-hmm. Your next home game, 1 week from today,
yes, sir.
Right back here at Apache Stronghold.
Yep.
What are some things that the team needs to work on this week as they prepare?
I think since we went with a small lineup, definitely still rebounding, our defensive intensity, and just playing with a lot of energy. High energy helped us today and get that win. So that's really what we got to work on.
Well, and you helped them do that today, winning by 12. Congratulations, Jace. Good to see you. Thank you so much. As Cochise College takes that 12-point win, the men win by 12. The ladies, the women of Cochise College, fall by 13. So we split the difference here. EAC, we love you guys. All of the Gila Monsters, we are fans. We have been there. inside your gym. There is nothing like that. You talk about intensity. There is nothing like that intensity of being inside the Gila Monsters Gymnasium and having a big old monster tail, that eclair with all the chocolate sauce, all the whipped cream, all the caramel sauce on top of there. Save one for me the next time we're there. Thank you guys so much for watching this exclusive coverage of Cochise College basketball here today from Apache Stronghold in Douglas, Arizona. It's Jeff Davenport signing off as we leave you today. Again, wishing everyone a safe trip back to EAC. How are you, man? How are you, Coach? You doing all right?
I'm good. I just want to jump in the picture. What do you
Coach,
got?
you're
What
so
do you got?
sweet. Well, here's what I got. You are not that far removed from an athletic playing career.
I don't know about that,
so,
Jeff.
I mean,
I'm pretty old now.
But I'm serious. I'm serious. Well, when compared to the other coaches, maybe. Being the youngest coach on staff and looking at your role, how do you see your role? Is it all just learning from the ACCAC Hall of Fame tree?
Yeah, I would say my role, my day-to-day operation role is to handle the day-to-day operations with these guys. As a junior college coach, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I handle weights, study hall, individual workouts, check classes, things like that. So it's my job to connect and hold these guys accountable to the standard that Coach Carrillo has set. And I would say that's my role, and obviously to learn and grow. If you were here last year, Jeff, the game Coach missed when I called 2 timeouts and almost cost us the game. It's a learning experience. So it's just my job to learn under Coach and keep
Lane,
growing.
look, I mean, that's all the fun of
Exactly.
this game. And, but a big win today. The offensive effort was there, especially in the end. In a back-and-forth game, a very chippy game. There's no gimme games in the ACCAC. Eastern's going to bring it every single time. So what from your vantage point, what do you see was the big difference for Cochise really getting that?
Well,
strong
again,
push to
first and
finish?
foremost, I think Eastern Arizona came out and played really hard. So credit to them. They're a really talented team. They're really good. They got some high-level guys. But our guys really came out. They were locked in from the first, possession of the game, and it was a battle. We knew it was, and our guys really just fought to make sure that we execute our game plan, and we did. And there's some things we got to get better at. And on Monday, we'll get back at 2 o'clock, and we'll get to work.
And that is how the weekend rolls. They have tomorrow off just to rest and do their studies and keep up with that, and then they're back in the gym.
Exactly.
On
We'll give them
Monday.
off. Yeah, and we got a good group of guys. Some guys will text me for some shots, and we'll come in the gym and work on some things. But we give them time to rest, and then we got Monday, Tuesday to prepare to go up to Central Arizona.
Yeah, that's going to be a big game too. And then you're back here 1 week from now, so
Yes.
we're looking forward to seeing you then. But Coach Lane, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jeff.
Hey, good to see you, man.
You too,
Good to
man.
see you. So proud of you guys. Coach, it's good to see you. Coach Dave Matthews, good to see Teron. Teron, get over here. Oh my gosh, what an outstanding! We're getting everybody here today. Look at you, man. Talk about your. Is there a moment when you're on the floor and you just feel like you're invincible, and that hoop looks like it's as big as a hula hoop, and you just see yourself succeeding to the point where you did with 26 points today?
Yeah. So my coach believed in me, my teammates believed in me. We worked so hard. There was so much energy in the gym, the baseball team. It was a whole lot of energy. I just felt good. My teammates believed in me, so I just kept going.
And they're all your fans. Look at that. All your fans are right here. It looks like your paparazzi's here too. Look at this. What kind of questions do you have for Teron?
How was it feeling when you won the dunk at the end of the game?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
How were you feeling?
The windmill. The windmill dunk to finish the game that got everybody off the floor and caused that technical foul to end the game.
Yeah, my coach, he even before we got here, he just talked about conference play and how passionate it was.
Yeah.
And I just felt it in the gym. The baseball team, like I said, they was here. They had so much energy. I loved it. So I just gave everybody a little extra energy at the end of the game. I felt it as did a windmill.
Talk about the relationship that the basketball team has with the baseball team. It seems they're always here and they're always just causing all sorts of ruckus for the opposite team. How much does that help you?
Yeah, their assistant coach and our assistant coach, they're best friends. So we all just tight and close. Even when it's baseball season, you're gonna see us out there supporting them, having so much energy. So that's all it is.
We
It's
love the
great
support for
relationship.
each team, and congratulations on the big win today. Congratulations on the huge game today. Absolutely awesome. Teron Murray, player of the game here for Cochise College today, finishing with 26 points, man. What's your go-to meal tonight?
What's ever in the cab.
Okay, all right. So
What's ever in the
cafeteria.
cab.
Let's go to the cafeteria and
cab.
make sure you bring your cafeteria cash there and go get it, man.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching this exclusive episode of Cochise College basketball. The Cochise College postgame brought to you by SSVEC. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sharing it again. EAC, safe travels home. Cochise College, get a nice restful day tomorrow, and then you're back at it on Monday. Couple games next week. We will be back here 1 week from right now with more Cochise College basketball live on Cool FM Live. It's Jeff Davenport signing off from Apache Stronghold at the Douglas campus of Cochise College. Have a great day, everybody. A great night. A happy Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, and we will check in with you again later on.